Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play Zelda Classics Randomizer BS. I am Nitro6003, and in this part, we're going to be doing a few very difficult and very challenging levels. Not necessarily on a enemy, well, to a certain extent, an enemy difficulty as well. But it's one. These are levels that if you don't have a map, you are. Oops. Don't have flippers. And I didn't make it across that time. Now I did. Okay. For the first one we're gonna do, make sure you have enemy bait, and the game is nice enough that there's a shop, I believe it's right there, that has enemy bait. So there's really no excuse for not having enemy bait for this level. Okay, so into the magic jar we go. We're going to start off by going to the right. We're going to kill all these wonderful enemies here. And you're not going to go to the right. Walk up. And get blasted by Wizrobes. Yeah, so the Wizrobes in this room are not very difficult. But you're going to continue walking up. And to the right. And into the room with fires in it. And since I have the magical sword, this room is kind of easy. Okay, so. Into the next room we go. Blue Wizrobes in a level 4. That is mean. But one of your items is here, so you really have to be careful not to miss it. The first time I played this level, I did miss this item, and I couldn't find it to save my existence. So it took a long time, a lot of backtracking, a lot of searching, and whatever the case may be. So just make sure that you get it. And now we're going to go down. And you're going to go to the left. And then you're going to walk down twice. And you're going to go to the right. You're going to bomb right. And you do need to do this, or else you won't have enough keys. I mean, unless you are going to go buy some, which you certainly can do. Okay, so. After you get the key. You're going back to the left. You're going to go up. Into this room. You do not need to go to the right. But kill all the enemies. Always, always, always kill all the enemies. You never know what could pop up. Okay? So, now I'm going to use the Wall Master to get myself back to the start. Okay, now we're going to start off by going to the left. And I would suggest leaving one enemy in this room. And again, in any of these rooms that have bubbles, you certainly feel free to kill all the enemies in here. Because they won't come back. And that's something to know. And now you're gonna want to go up here to get to these stairs. All right, so go down the stairs. You do need to kill all the enemies in here. And I'm being very careful about the likes because I don't want them to eat my shield. This is the one place you do not want to lose your shield if you can help it in any way possible. Okay, so you're going to go down here and grab the key. Okay, so go into the stairs again. Yeah, you can see this level does not play around. You want to bomb to the left and go left. Now, before you do anything, you want to go up. And here you have 4 blue Wizrobes. That is really, really mean. And of course, you know what they're going to hide here. The boss key. Yep, that's where your boss key is. So now we're going to just bomb the heck out of these likes. And you do want to go into these stairs as well. It does get easier after you find the boss key. The rest of the dungeon's pretty straightforward, I would have to say. But it's finding that boss key that sets people back. Once you find the boss key, it's really easy. And the problem is it's not a direct path back here to find the boss key a second time. So it's just better to do it on the first round, because then you have to go in order to get the boss key a second time. You have to go all the way back, and it's just painful to do. But you do have an item here, so make sure you find it. Again, if you're not looking for 100%, it doesn't matter. But it could be your ring, it could be a sword. I mean, you have no idea. And as long as you're here, you might as well pick it up. Unless you're doing some like low item run. I know some people who do that, and it's totally okay. But that's not what we're doing here. I always like to get 100%, even if I'm not LPing it. I'll play it on my own, and I'll still see if I can't shave a couple of minutes off my time. All right, so like I said, you can't get to this room in any other way. Now you can follow this all the way back here. And just make sure you kill all the enemies in every single room. You never know where there's going to be a key, and you never know where there's going to be something you may need. Alright, now we're going to just go through this. Stand still, please. And yes, you do want to take these stairs. Because there's another key. Because why not have... I think they should have called this the key dungeon instead of the last one. Alright, so grab your key and go down. And now you're back to the start. And basically, now it's all a matter of, again, backtracking. So again, it's not an impossible dungeon, but it's not. It's not friendly. And the worst thing you'd want to have happen to you is to get all the way to the end and then not have the boss key or something silly like that. And yeah, you do want to find this too. It's another key. I mean, look, if you're not worried about keys, then you can leave it alone. But again, you're gonna run out of keys if you're not, because again, in this quest, keys are 1 to 1, and I think I missed one because I came in with 3, and I don't remember where the other key is. Yeah, I came in with 3, almost positive. Let me just see if I can't quickly find. Is it in this room? I think this is the room we got it in before. No. Alright, we'll just worry about it. I did miss a key someplace, And I'm not exactly sure where. But here's your enemy bait, dude. Like I said, you don't want to get all the way here and not have enemy bait. It would just really be terrible. And just kill the dueling Aquamenti. And clear the level. And that is the magic jar in a nutshell. And I would highly recommend leaving one enemy on that screen. I believe this is the level 5 I did already, but we're going to check just to make sure. I know I left one of them open, not this one. Okay, so we did do that one. I am going to pick up another enemy bait here, because you can never have too many. Well, I guess technically you can, because you can have only one at a time. These two we'll do later. And I believe that clears out pretty much everything except for BS 1.8, which is on that side. And I'm kind of curious if it would be faster to do it now. Yeah, let's go do BS 1.8. Working my way towards saving more money. There is a level here. We'll get to it later. Still can't swim yet. It is just a long walk. And there actually is another level here, too. So we are going to have to come back here a second time anyway. But the BS level 8 is pretty short, relatively speaking. And I think it's relatively easy to do. And short, and we can probably do it and then finish it off. All right, so welcome to BS 2.8. We did 1.8 a little bit further back, and there is the red ring. So if you get here early enough, you can. I could have gotten this sooner, but sometimes I will, early in a game, I will do that. Not all the time, but sometimes I try to get these dungeons done early. Oh my goodness. Eek. There we go. And that is Hurricane Spin. So that's what I'm saying. Doing this level is not necessarily hard. It's just easier than the other BS, the other level 8s, that's for sure. This level here is much easier if you happen to have the flippers. And this one I don't feel is as complicated as like some of the others that are out there. And having dark nodes is actually not a bad thing either, because they give you lots of hearts. Oh, hello, Garias. Homing Garias, yeah. Get rid of him. And I believe it's this side. Is it this one? It's one of these. There it is. And then they have the Ultra Stalfoses for your map. And yeah, it looks like it like an O. I mean, that should not surprise you. But let's finish our exploration. And I don't think they put any walkthrough walls in this one, if memory serves. Yeah, a lot of blue bubbles, rooms like this though. They know that it's so easy to lose your sword. A lot more bombable walls I find in this level than some of the others. I hate bubbles. Alright, continuing back. So we have a little bit of backtracking to do. Not terrible. And you can kill those or you don't have to. And with how low my health is at the moment, we are going to use the doorway to our advantage. And yes, you can bomb this wall as well. Yeah, I find there's more bombable walls in these two levels than anything else. I believe this is bombable also. Oh no, we're already there. Never mind. Ah, very nice. Nothing here. So just continue here. Yeah, this will definitely be the last one we do. That's where your boss key is. And there's nothing in here, just so you know. But you do need to find the boss key, or you won't be getting very far. Okay, so now we can go to that other path there. Yeah, I don't have the magic wand, unfortunately. I don't believe you can stun these guys. Oh, you can. Wasn't sure. I know some of the Pulse Voice you cannot stun. Having the wand is faster against these guys. They are what you consider magic Pulse Voice, I guess. And I do like to kill all the enemies when I can, so I don't lose keys. Like there. Yeah, you definitely don't want to miss a key. Alright, so. And then they give you bombs here as well. We'll go through that locked door in a minute. Yeah, at this point, my sword is no longer my friend. We really need the better sword at this point, but... Now, something that I want to show off, is, notice that I have the spin attack, but if there's a bombable wall, it'll also show that as well. See if I can't See if I can't show that off at least once. Okay, make sure you get the key. I do know that there's a room down, so we have to... I know I tried bombing it, so we have to go around to this room here that has the key in it to get to just another hint. So technically, do you need to open that door? Not really. So you could save a key there if you'd like. Oh, bomb shoes. We're just about done with this place anyway. Okay, so you want to go this way first. Oh, staying in the doorway, safer all around. Okay, so they give you bombs here, obviously, for a reason. I believe you can bomb up, or they just give you a refill. Sometimes it's just a refill. And the introduction to Fireballs is here. So yeah, we're definitely gonna have to take a break after this. So I was able to at least do one of the two. Oh, I have to go back to that other side with that other door. Yeah, having Pharaoh's Wind in this place is so nice, but I just don't have it. And that brings you back to the start. So if you have situations like where we're in, you can just go back to the start quicker. I believe I killed all the enemies in here, but we're going to kill them again anyway. Just because we can. Yeah, you got your first Patra. Well, real Patra, I should say. And now that I have the red ring, I can tank guys like this pretty easily. And then this is how you get to the rest of the level. Took me longer than I thought. Yeah, just be careful of the wall masters. Always kill them, because you don't want them to just grab you. If you can help it. And if you just kill them, it's just simpler. And as I said, the next LP will be Roller Coaster Tycoon following this one. Another wall master room? Yeah. And just, like I said, take your time in the wall master rooms. Don't rush. And you'll be fine. Oh, hello. The dongos? Just keep following the path. And down goes Aquamentus, and there's another one on this side. This is a super manhandler. And you definitely want to kill him, because I believe he drops a key. Yeah, he drops a key, so you don't want to forget about that. And then Goma. Oh, I have no arrows. Oh no. I have no arrows. That is... Oh, and I have the hook shot. I don't think the hook shot damages him, does it? No, it does not. That is pretty bad of me to have lost all my arrows. See, I don't think the money shooter will hurt him either. Does not. Okay, let's backtrack and see if we can't find enemies that drop arrows really quick. I kind of like wasted my arrows like a fool. So we're gonna have to go all the way back. In fact, these enemies sometimes drop arrows if they're kind, and they did not. Let's see if the wall masters do. I don't believe they do though. Yeah, we're gonna have to just backtrack room by room looking for arrows. I don't think in my history of ever LPing this game have I ever forgotten that it's a Goma at the end of this level. I thought it was something different enemy. So we're just gonna make our way back here because I believe Pole's voice do drop arrows. And I kind of just need like one pack. I usually also have infinite arrows by now. Well, there's one arrow. It doesn't help though. We need more than one. Even with the gold arrow to kill the boss here, the Goma. And had I actually looked at my arrows before going to him, I'm already back to start pretty much. So we're gonna go see if we can't get some arrows elsewhere. Because I don't believe these guys drop arrows either, do they? No, they do not. I don't think there's any shops around here that do. So we're gonna go back to the start and we're going to, I think the next screen has arrows, I believe. And usually when I don't need arrows is when I get them. So there is a shop here. Is this one that sells arrows? It does. Alright, we're gonna get a couple. And I know they're very expensive arrows, but it teaches me a lesson to not do that again. Alright, so we are not going to use arrows till we get to the end of the level, because that cost me, what, 7 minutes? Something like that. So we're just gonna just quickly go back. It's not far. Oops, wrong way. Just gonna make our way back as fast as possible to the end. Just quickly as possible. Just rush through all this. And if that happens to you, like I said, it is possible to happen. I mean, it happened to me. Just go back. The patrol will not respond. None of the bosses will respond, with the exception of the Dodongos. I believe they respond no matter what. I don't believe anything else responds, but of course the wall masters do. And we're gonna get our bombs out because, like I said, I have a feeling those are one of the few enemies I'm almost positive respawn. Yes. See, the lucky thing about the Dongos is that you can kind of, especially when you have the level of bombs that I have, you can kind of kill them in one shot. And there's an arrow just for security, I guess. Yeah, these guys do not respond, so that's good to know. And not gonna waste them, not gonna go careless. But this is probably the first time I've ever run out of arrows, and it only takes 2. Alright, there's our red ball and chain. Alright, so I'm gonna save it here. Join me next time as we continue on We're going to do the mallet and the bracelet in our next part. I'm Nitro6003, and I'll see you guys all next time.